Good morning, welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We have some increasing upper level cloudiness across the region this morning. Going to see that continue for the afternoon hours as we'll see rain showers increasing as well, with some low level cloud cover coming in for the evening hours. We'll see a good chance of some moderate to heavy rain as we move into the late evening hours tonight, with some deteriorating conditions overall today across the region, with the rainfall moving in as well as an area low pressure tracking along the coastline for this evening into the overnight hours. Looking at our current conditions as of 8 a.m. this morning, looking at the infrared satellite and radar as well, you can see our temperatures are warming from the lower 40s into the mid 40s across the region. Seeing winds fairly light out there, light northerly direction here at Wallops. Seeing this rainfall across the central North Carolina and central Virginia starting to spread towards our region. It's going to slowly do so for the morning into the afternoon hours, and then finally reach our region most likely after 3 today, or 1500 local. We'll see our rainfall spread across the region. Not out of the question we see some scattered light rain showers after noon today, but the best chance and steady rainfall looks like to come in after 3 o'clock this afternoon. Looking at our current surface analysis, we have an area low pressure that's currently across the Gulf Coast states. It's going to be moving along a frontal boundary along the southeast coastline, and then moving up along the Delmarva coastline and just west of our area for the overnight hours. It's going to spread this rainfall across our region, and some of that could be heavy at times as we move into the late evening into the early overnight hours. Looking at our latest HRRR run for today, this is going to give you an idea what the radar may look like, or derived reflectivity. You can see once we move into about 2 o'clock, see that rainfall spreading across the region, and then by 3 o'clock it makes up into the Wallops region, and then after that point we just see continuous rain showers moving to the region, and some of that heavy once we move towards the 2300 local time period until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. Looking at our current observation as of 8:15 this morning, we have a few clouds at 4,000 feet, scattered deck at 16,000 feet, broken deck at 25,000 feet. Unrestricted visibilities. Our winds are out of a 340 azimuth at 4 knots, seeing a temperature of 44 degrees and relative humidity at 75%. Looking at our risk chart for today, we'll see the run of green charts that we had this week come to an end, as we'll have this area low pressure moving towards our region. Our precipitation chances go up quickly once we move past that 3 o'clock hour this afternoon, or 1500 local, with an orange. After that point, then we'll see red conditions with rainfall likely over the area for the late afternoon into the evening and into the early overnight hours, and then we'll see a continuing lingering chance of rain showers across the region for our Saturday morning, most likely in the form of lighter rain and drizzle after about 5 local on Saturday morning. We'll see our winds pick up as well as this system moves towards the region, with our strongest winds out of the east-northeast during the late evening into the early overnight hours, looking at a peak wind gust around 34 knots, so that's about 40 miles an hour over the Wallops region. That'll most likely occur around midnight to 2 or 3 a.m. On Saturday morning, and we'll continue to see gusty winds as we move into Saturday morning until about 6 or 7 o'clock Saturday morning, looking like those winds will switch out of the southwest and decrease quite quickly. Southwest at 7 to 12 knots by Saturday morning at 8 local. For conditions today, overall we'll have cooler conditions and seasonal averages. 58 degrees for our high this afternoon. We'll see our temperatures rise during the evening hours back up to around where our high will be this afternoon, and then we'll see our temperatures actually quickly rise overnight, seeing a temperature around 64 degrees by 4 a.m., and we'll see our temperatures remain in the lower to mid 60s during our Saturday morning, with temperatures even rising more for our Saturday late morning into the early afternoon hours, possibly reaching 70 degrees across some locations of the Delmarva Peninsula. We'll also be dealing with the ceilings across the region below 500 feet, especially during the evening hours through the morning hours of Saturday, and we'll have a chance of the heavy rainfall across the region with this area low pressure moving in. Also a slight chance of a thunderstorm after midnight. after 2300 local tonight into the early overnight hours of Saturday. Our 24-hour terminal forecast will have some more cloud cover moving in, especially in the low levels. A slight chance of rainfall with a ceiling around 3,000 feet after noon today, or 1,200 local. After 1,500 local, we'll see the rainfall move over the region, and we'll continue to see that rainfall during the evening hours with a good chance of some moderate rainfall with ceilings down to 800 feet. Possibility that we have a heavy rain shower moving through with ceilings down to 500 feet after 20 local this evening. And we have a 15% chance of thunderstorms after 2,300 local, now last till about 5 local on Saturday. We'll just continue to see abundant low cloudiness across the region with a chance of some mist or drizzle as we move into Saturday morning. Our tides are slightly above normal, and looking into Saturday into Sunday, Saturday is going to be overcast with abundant low cloudiness and a chance of lingering drizzle or light rain during the morning, and mostly cloudy to overcast during the afternoon, evening, and slightly breezy. It will be warmer with a westerly to southwesterly wind, a high of 69 degrees for our Saturday. We'll have orange for precip with the best chance of that rainfall occurring during the morning. Also a orange for our ceilings below 500 feet during the morning as well. Saturday night we'll have mostly to partly cloudy skies, a slight chance of a brief rain shower early. We'll have additional upper level disturbance moving through the region. Have not a lot of moisture to work with, but we'll have a chance of a brief rain shower with that disturbance moving through, a low of 52 degrees. And then for Sunday, we'll have partly to mostly cloudy skies with a slight chance of a rain shower by late evening. We'll have a high of 65 degrees on Sunday. So Sunday looks like a decent day overall. Have more partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies during the morning, and then increasing cloudiness during the afternoon, evening time period on Sunday. The tidal anomalies look like they're going to be about a half to 1 foot during the Saturday high tide, and then they'll decrease quite quickly after that, as our winds will turn westerly by Saturday morning. That's going to complete our 8:15 daily operations weather brief. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll be back at 10 o'clock to look at the next 7 days.